let's talk new beauty and first impressions. Today, I would like to discuss these new Cheek Thrills bronze and tone duos from Morphe Cosmetics. And we also have 3 insanely stunning shades for summer of their blush trios. And we have a lip sculpt and shade contour duos from Pat McGrath. Fun. Let's do it. Okay, so first, the Cheek Thrills bronze and tone duos from Morphe Cosmetics. I'm telling you, this brand does not take their foot off the gas. It's ridiculous. Again, 7 different shades. I believe these are gonna be $19 and they'll be available March 27th. So like, now. Here's what it looks like. We're getting a satiny kind of cream formula along with a velvety powder formula. I'll swatch all of these out on my arm for you guys in a second, but I want to put one on my face first. I'm going to use shade Maui Surf just because this one looks a little bit more neutral. Oh, wow. Yes, very nice pigment. I don't know if you guys can see that finish on the screen, but it's leaving the most beautiful, soft, like velvety sheen. Again, this is the first time I'm putting it on my face, so I'll need a little bit more time with it, but so far, so good. Okay, let's set it now with a little bit of the powder side. Oh, you guys. One second, I need to look at myself up close in the mirror. Yeah. The formula on the powder is ultra fine and velvety. Buildable pigment for sure, but I like how the initial set is just kind of like a sheer veil of color or warmth. Like it's setting that cream down, but it's not completely stripping my skin of radiance. In fact, it's adding a little bit of nice radiance. Okay, swatches as promised. Roll up my sleeves for this one. Let me take a little step back here. From lightest to deepest, we have Capri Cabana. This is the cream and then the powder. Maui Surf, cream, then powder. Amalfi Coast, Tulum Trip, Malibu Villa. Let me move this. Fiji Beach, and Rio Carnival. So you guys can see a little bit in the light too. Again, early days, but I am very impressed. Okay, we also have 3 new shades of the blush trios, and they look absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited. Wait, is this like staining my skin? Do you see that? You see the stripes? That's supposed to happen? I guess it kind of came off the more I rubbed it. Okay, blushes. Same setup and formula as always, getting a satiny cream, a velvety powder, and a luminous balm all in one. These also retail for $19, and I think Honeymoon Sweet. Which one should I try? I think Honeymoon Sweet. Yeah, we're putting this on. I'm gonna start just with the cream. There it is, luminous balm on top. I would describe this shade as being kind of like a muted, dusty, rosy mauve shade. Here it is on my arm. I feel like the cream and the powder pull a little bit more neutral, and then the luminous balm is a little bit more cool toned. I have a feeling this one's gonna sell out. And then these last 2 have me quite excited for summer. I'm not gonna put them on, but this one's shade Cabana Club. Cream, balm, powder. It's like a really pretty kind of like tangerine shade. Ooh. And this one is shade, ooh, Poolside Spritz. Sign me up. Here's a close-up of all of them next to each other. I always say I'm gonna make these videos more concise, and they're just like, never more concise, ever. Coco. Be right back. I need to put a little concealer on. I like mentally need to do things in order before I move on to the next step. Okay, next we have new lip sculpt and shade contour duos from Pat McGrath Labs. I have 5 shades, I believe, out of 12. They're $32 for 1.25 grams of product. They're dual ended. Both sides are retractable. I'm not using that shade, sorry. One end is really sharp and pointed. You see that? I imagine that is the lip liner side. Wow, you can get really precise with this. A little bit more on the waxy side, I would say, going on. Let's see if this budges. Yeah, no, it's long wearing. The other side is a lot softer and kind of like domed, almost like a mini kind of like lipstick bullet. The formula is much more satiny and creamy. I love this because it's actually different. We're getting so many lip products lately. If she was to only launch the dome end of this, we would have been so bored because we're literally seeing that everywhere right now. But to me, this actually is different and feels kind of new and also convenient. Now I can carry 1 product around in my purse instead of 2. Okay, swatches. The one I just put on is Divine Rose, by the way. I do have that like true long wear formula though. Like once you put these down, prepare to leave them where you put it. Like don't go in and start blending it, otherwise it's gonna get patchy. This feels harder than it should be. Okay, bear with me. Is that good? On top, we have shade Supernatural Nude, lip liner on top, and then the lipstick on the bottom. This is described as an ethereal soft beige nude. Right beneath that, we have Nude Interlude, described as a soft rose peach nude. I don't know how much I see the rose in that, but peach nude for sure. Jumping down here, we have Divine Rose, again, liner, lipstick. And we have shade Elson, which is like a really vibrant kind of blue-red. And then this last one is Elson Extreme. This one is described as an intense crimson red. Liner is definitely like a deep kind of like plum purple shade. I'm never gonna be able to get these off. Okay, so those are my blind very first impressions of some of these new products. Again, it could change with time. I'm feeling pretty good about these.